So guys, we're back. Just started recording. Got here early in the morning, but I didn't record because I was back and forth getting parts. Really frustrating. This guy's putting back his engine. Hector was working on his thing. Turned out he wasn't missing any of them, those keepers, so that's a good thing. And I think he's doing the fuel. That's what he was working on. So all the fittings are here. So that's his other block. He's making it run with the stock block. Me over here got it all assembled. I needed to go to Redmond, like 30 minutes from here. 30-minute drive just to get the water pump and timing belt and tensioner, because there was none around here, around the area, here in Madras, I mean. So it's kind of, the only thing I'm missing right now is this is the only thing I'm missing. So yeah, I got the oil pan, the pickup tube. I just ordered the oil catch can. Should be here Monday. I could run the oil catch can. And then for this, we have B20 right here. B20 right here, so we have it right here. So I'm gonna need to end up using this. Could have took parts from that one, but I would rather just run the new ones than reuse the stuff, because it's kind of sketchy rerunning the used stuff. It's just $100, so I just went and got that. New water pump, new tensioner, new timing belt. So it should do the job. So all I have to do is put it on time right now. Make sure it's on time. Put that thing back on there. I have to look for one right now. See where, I don't know where we have one. I'm probably, yeah, I have to put one in here. So I have to do that. And then I have to get it all on time and whatnot. Drop it. Put my stuff. My twin disc is in the car. Put the transmission. Assemble it all up. I'm gonna mock everything up out here for the turbo. I'm gonna put the turbo. I'm gonna mock everything outside so that way I'm not struggling. Once it's all nice and tight, I'm gonna probably take off the turbo manifold and put it back in the car, because it was really hard. It was really difficult last time putting the turbo because it was too big. It would hit on the manifold. You guys are gonna see. I'm gonna record that. So let's get back to work and see if I can finish it today. Okay, guys. So we got the valve cover on it. Got the timing belt on it. This post mount right here made a struggle. Turns out they're stripped. Right, Charlies? They're stripped. So we needed to open some threads, put some, just made it work. It's all tight now. So it's good. It would have been probably assembled by now if that thing would have not been like that. It looks bad, but it's not bad. It looks bad, but it's not bad. Look, that.
You go ahead and record. Go ahead.
I'm gonna record?
But pan over on that side.
Why? What are you gonna do? Dude, you could just pat that in the drawers and that's it.
Bujilla right there just sitting random, dude. Nobody else said you're using it.
He was. It's okay, Chili's.
Just take them out and just throw them over your shoulder.
How? A ver, show me. ¿Cómo? This guy. Alright, this guy is almost done with his car. What do you need, Emmy?
Nothing.
That's it?
I don't know where this one runs to.
This is a VTEC. Your wiring was non-VTEC, and that thing is VTEC. So he has to wire it up to the computer.
These two connect?
No. We're different. So he has to look that.
Well, I don't need it right now.
You don't need it. You can start it. Yeah, it's just that we'll have a check-in tonight. Yeah. So he's done with that. This guy over here, he told him, this guy was working on it, and he told him, Emmy told Chelis, hey, can you weld that thing on the oil pan? And he's like,
It's called the drainer.
the drain plug or whatever.
The feeder line.
The feeder or whatever, dude. The point is that he told you.
Because this is the feed line.
Oh yeah, that is a return.
return.
Yeah, that is a return. Anyways, the point is that Emmy told him, hey dude, can you do it? He's like, yeah, sure enough. He comes over here and measures it with the hose, and he scribbles on it, and then he does a hole. Next thing you know, let me see. Now he's wondering how he's gonna weld it, and he figured somehow to put a washer on it and then put this thing in there, so it's a nice, smooth, tight weld on it. So that's that. Meanwhile, over here, I just put the clutch in it, got it off, put the clutch, put the transmission. The transmission's right here. Right now that these guys are right here, I needed the help because last time I beat up the freaking clutch trying to put it on. I'm pretty sure the hole wasn't straight because the second time I did it, it went in straight. But this time, I'll have to do that. So this is the next day. Another day in the shop. I put the T-bracket on there, the intake manifold, turbo manifold. I'm having issues with that. The turbo's too big for it. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to do an adapter from here. So that pretty sucks. I have to order it now, so it could be here Monday. An adapter, they sell them from T3 to T3. They sell them, they're right here. It goes from here. It's like an adapter with the little nozzle or whatever you guys want to call it. But I need it a little bit higher because it hits, and I don't want to grind the turbo because there it is. It's hitting right there. And if I go up on it, it'll clear it up right there. So that's what I need to do. The turbo, it's hitting right there. It's too big. This is too big. This is perfect, but this is too big right here. Just to know. So that is that right now. That's my issue. But everything else, I could put it in. I need to remember this. I have to take it off Emmy's head. The rest of the hoses, I have to connect them, put them back on. But most of it's done. It's just I'm having issues with that. I have to get that turbo too and put the B-band on it. This is my 4th turbo now. And another thing, I had a bad news yesterday. Well, not bad news, but I was talking to Hector. I cannot run the car. I don't have a Honda on it. So that's a bummer. I'm running it on Chrome. There's no Hondas around. I don't want to order a new one. It's expensive, So I don't want to order a new one just because they're expensive. So I'm gonna have to wait probably on that. I'm gonna probably run it like that. So nothing changed. I'll just reinforce the engine. So I'm gonna probably run it like that. I'm probably gonna run it like that with Chrome, running the same pounds. Anything should run the same because I didn't change anything except the turbo. But since I got it tuned. This is my 4th turbo on the tune. I changed 4 turbos now because, like I said, I ran that Turbonetics, gave out on me. Ran that eBay one over there, the one I was showing you guys yesterday. I ran that one. It's too big. I don't know what was going on. Probably had a leak on somewhere. I don't know, but it felt too big. I ordered the smaller one, and that one was perfect. But since I thought I was gonna run it with the new turbo and new setup and whatnot, they gave me that turbo. But it is a bummer, really is. Cause if I go and get it tuned, I could go and get it tuned, but it's just gonna be on wastegate. I need a boost by gear, because if not, I'm gonna be snapping axles and not trying to put the power down. It's pointless, you know. 20 pounds, 23 pounds, it's just gonna be pointless. All that power is just gonna go spinning the tires. It's pointless. So I have to run a boost by gear, which I have to have a Honda. But anyways, I didn't run it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and run it like that. So, but I have to figure that out to make that turbo fit. Omar, are you gonna talk for Emmy or not? Are you gonna talk for Emmy? Why you cover your face, sir?
Cover my face.
Covering your face. Hey, Emmy, what are you doing over here? Just got back, huh?
Yeah, we got back from the test drive. Drove fine at the beginning. I had the TPS and the map sensor flipped like a rookie.
This is good.
Then I switched them back, and now it's running lean.
It's running lean again?
Rich.
No? It was running lean in the morning when he first started. It was running lean, but it was that because it was backwards. But now it's running reach. And then Hector went to go get the computer because he's gonna crank up the boost. He said, "Let's see about them." Yeah, he takes our drinks and he doesn't want to buy any. I got him. Every time he shows up with his empty hands.
We were expecting some snacks right now.
I know.
She's gonna bring some snacks.
I'm gonna bring some snacks or something to eat. Nothing. I'm over here starving, dude. I haven't ate all day. Anyways. Yeah, so what are you doing right now? Wiring up the VTEC.
Hector said ground 1. I'm run the other 2 to the ECU.
Okay. Bunch of wires. And I can't get my car through because this guy over here decided to start working on it.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Dude, you can...
I couldn't put my car in. I was working on the wiring, and then this guy showed up. And then he just parked the car and started working on it. And now I have to wait until he's done. So somebody over here doesn't want to help me push the car.
Somebody would get off the phone, you know? I'm gonna push it in the air.
You see?
It'll be yours. Wanna stand there and complain?
I guess I'm complaining then. So I got it up in the air. It's all ready. Ready to go back in. Put this back. Can't be driving without it. These guys. What is this? Cool. So I'm gonna go back to it, get it back in there, see if I need to plug those and able to start it. I don't have the caps for it, so I'll just probably put it in until wait for the oil catch can to get here. So and start wiring everything the right way. Start putting everything back. I don't know how I'm gonna do it with the turbos yet. Turbo's too big, so I gotta figure something out with that. So let's get back to it, and I'm gonna shove it back in there.
Remember, you know,
Record.
where are we at? What time is it? It's 12:52.
12:52. Almost 1 a.m. So what happened? I got it done now, as you guys can see. I got the engine.
We gotta wake up at 6 in the morning to go,
6 in the morning.
to go to Salem.
Go get
6, 7,
2, 3 cars tuned.
So this is gonna be the second start because the turbo wasn't spooling.
Did you record it on the first one?
Nope.
Oh. It started fine. Engine was fine, but the turbo was was not spinning.
Keep on priming so the turbo could get oil.
No, you have to turn it
No,
on.
you should be fine. Let me just stop it. No. It's spinning, but it's just there's no suction.
No suction? Huh? So check for boost leaks.
No, pues no te ganas nada con chequearlo for boost leaks.
I still have the check engine light on. I don't have the idle control valve connected right now that I remember. And then I still need to ground the alternator.
So what happened was the turbo was getting stuck like you saw right now. It was getting stuck, but right now you can spin it. And earlier you couldn't spin it. It would spin and then bind. And what happened was when your piece of shit, I mean your car, when your car developed the rod rock, all that metal that we saw, remember, on the oil pan? So all that, somehow we made it into the turbo. So when we opened it up, we opened the turbo all the way, we were able to see there was a bunch of copper inside, so that's why it would bind. But we took it all off, cleaned it all up, cleaned it with the air, and then we greased it all up, put it back on, and it's fine now. I still think at one point probably the oil. There's got to be something in there, but once it runs and warms up, it's just gonna go right through. The thing is,
I think that's why
we can't let it warm up because it doesn't have a radiator.
You think that's why we were what we were feeling earlier? No.
No, your car needs more than. Yeah. Your car needs a tune, dude. Well, everything is different. Different turbo, different manifold.
The manifold.
Different engine. The exhaust manifold is different. Yeah.
Different motor.
Different motor. So everything threw everything off. Now you're 18. You were 17 back then. Now you're 18.
I did a wire tuck too on it.
Is there a wire tuck?
Yeah, I wire tuck it.
The wires are right here, huh?
So
for the headlights.
So there's no wires. No wires at all.
So go get the truck, dude. You gotta go get your brother's truck. So we can go. Because if we go in the tow truck, we're gonna be
late.
50 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour up the hill, 60 miles an hour flats. And the truck we can do like 70 or 80.
So this one, it's done.
Yeah.
I just have to fix all
I'd
the
make
little
some
problems.
pulls tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to do that too. And do it. Come back, fix all the little things. Check that check engine light. What it's for?
When is your oil catch can coming?
Monday.
Monday.
And if I don't know. I don't want to let that the dyno section or dyno appointment go to waste. I was gonna say if not, we can just take yours. But you want to take yours then? Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that too. You could take just yours. I mean,
Because I was gonna say we can.
because nothing changed in reality. This is the
What size of
turbo.
injector Somer has? Same as yours? 700s or what?
No me acuerdo.
He has 800s.
He has 800s, 700s,
700s.
700s.
Well, yours are 650s. It ain't much of a difference. I was gonna say because we can. Oh no, but you have a 4-mar. He doesn't.
Just take one and then knock both of them off one.
Have him order another one, and then he can run your tune, same engine.
And then you can
Sell
charge
it
it
to him.
halfway to the tune.